Come up here. Come up here. Good boy.
This is the story of Steve, the senior cat who spent his whole life waiting for a home.
Can Mommy have her phone back?
Steve was always the cat sitting by the glass door. Every single day, he'd park himself right there, staring out as people rushed past him and straight toward the kittens. Nobody ever stopped to look at the old man in the corner. He had that quiet patience only senior animals seemed to understand, like he already knew how the world worked, but he still hoped someone might choose him anyway.
Steve. Oh. I love you, Steve. I love you. Mommy love you.
At the time, Steve was around 11 or 12 years old. He had been homeless for his entire life. The neighborhood where he lived fed him, but no one ever took him in. When he finally arrived at the shelter, he was unbelievably sick enough that they weren't sure he'd make it. The shelter did everything they could and eventually got him stable enough to be adoptable. It took 3 long months just to give him that chance. When we brought him home, I could tell he didn't quite believe any of it was real. I slept on the floor with him every night for weeks, just so he wouldn't feel alone. We set up a whole room for him. Food, soft blankets, toys, everything he'd never had before.
A camera, Alexa, so that he can hear white noise, a fan, a box for a bed for a bed, and another hidden bed.
Then, slowly, we introduced him to the rest of the animals. Steve took it all in like an old man on a front porch, just watching life roll by. Steve has this presence, this intensity, like he's quietly judging the entire room. If you walk too close, he'll let you know. I always joke, don't go ninja or he'll swat. And trust me, I have the scars to prove it. Everyone who's met Steve has been swatted at least once. You learn to approach with respect and maybe a little caution.
Do you regret it? His teeth are dull, so it doesn't hurt.
But beneath all that sass, he's a sweetheart. You can feel it. You can see it. The truth is, Steve spent 90% of his life surviving on the streets. When that's your world, you learn to react fast. You learn to protect yourself. That kind of life leaves marks even on a cat.
Steven, what did Mommy say? No. 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 Look at my hand.
At night, if I get up to get a drink or use the restroom, Steve follows me every time. He'll sit right in the doorway like he's guarding me. Though honestly, with Steve, it's always a gamble. He might guard you or he might attack you. No in between. One minute he's your little bodyguard, the next he's swatting you just for walking past, even though he was the one who got up to follow you.
Steve, what are you doing? No, that's not your room anymore. That's a kitty room. No. No, 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 no. No. Okay, then we'll have to wait. Nope, you cannot. It's not your room anymore.
We also have a friend named Steve, which makes things interesting. Conversations in the house sound like, Steve said this, Steve's coming over, Steve knocked something over, and then someone has to ask, human Steve or cat Steve? It keeps life entertaining.
Steven, what did Mommy say about the counter? Are you being a loaf of bread? Are you? Are you?
Despite his grumpy old man energy, Steve is surprisingly chatty. Looking at his face, you'd expect a deep, raspy voice. But he talks like the Mike Tyson of cats, high-pitched and unexpectedly adorable. You can't help but laugh when he opens his mouth.
What did you just do? What did you just do, huh? What did you just do? Look at me. What did you do?
The truth is, Steve shouldn't even be here. He survived cars, injuries, sickness, the streets, and somehow made it through the adoption process. He's the definition of a cat with many lives, each one tougher than the last.
Steve, you still mad at mommy? You still mad at mommy? No, I love you, eyes. Come on.
Just the other day, my friend and I were lying on the bed talking, and Steve hopped up like he owned the place. He squeezed himself right between us, pressed his back into my chest, and became the middle spoon. He let out this tiny sigh, the kind that tells you he finally feels safe. That was the moment we looked at each other and said, okay, Steve is really here. He's home.
Steven, what do you want to be for Halloween this year? You were a taco last year. All right, everyone, suggestions? What should Steve be this year for Halloween? He was a taco last year.
A little message for anyone thinking about adopting. If you've ever thought about adopting a pet, especially a senior or a difficult one, I hope Steve's story sticks with you.
I am handsome. I am strong. I am courageous. I love mommy. Okay, I snuck that last one in.
Animals like him aren't perfect. They come with history, habits, fears, walls they built to survive. But if you give them patience, if you give them a chance, they'll give you something you can't buy and can't fake. Trust born from survival. Love earned the hard way.
Oh my golly. Did you finally know the basket? Huh, my Steve Potato? Mommy Steve Potato discovered the basket?
Adopting isn't just saving a life. Sometimes it's letting them save a piece of yours too. If you're ready to open your heart, even just a little, there's a Steve out there waiting by a glass door, hoping someone finally sees him.
Steve, look at me. You are handsome, you are smart, you are charming, you are floof.
Steve, do you want to tell everyone what you did last night? Huh? Steve, did you paw mommy's face at 2 a.m. in the morning? Did you? Do you care? Do you see the bags under my eyes? Huh? I can't sleep. And look at you.